What's up, guys? It's your boy Baboon Booty Me here for another comic book review on Spawn 292. I was supposed to do this video last week, but shit happens. Anyway, leaves off with the last one took. It leaves off with the last one left off. This one picks up where the last one takes off. That's what I meant to say. This one picks up where the last one takes off. They're in the basement. Spawn and Mark are in the basement. And I mentioned the power. I don't know if you guys read the last issue, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. If it's a spoiler, you should probably skip ahead. But Spawn's new power is that he's able to resurrect the dead. So Cygor was on the table in the basement with three other dudes. I forget their names, but it was three other guys. And Spawn touches Cygor and brings him back to life to kill the demon that was in the basement in the last issue. Some panels of Cygor. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so Mark, obviously, like a normal person, if that was me, I'd be like, yo, like you know how when you go into somebody's house and they got a big ass pit bull and you like, yo, does he bite? Like, is he good? Does your dog be tripping? So Mark's like, yo, like, you brought that big ass gorilla back to life. Like, is he gonna flip out on me? Like, what's good? And Spawn's like, I don't know. Like, all nonchalant, like, mad rude about it, too. Like, if that's me, I need some reassurance that I'm gonna be alright. You feel me? So, Mark's has some concerns, and Spawn's kind of being a dick about it. Like, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Whatever, whatever. And then Mark reasonably is like, yo, I mean, I'm just trying to know if I'm gonna be doing work with you, if I'm gonna be alright. That's all I want to know. So, Spawn's over there talking to him, trying to give him a little bit of comfort. You'll be straight. I got this power. I don't know where it came from. Maybe it was dormant. I don't know. I'm figuring this shit out. But then he touches Cygor and he dies. So apparently, Spawn got the ability to touch you, bring you back to life, and touch you again and kill you. Which is, I mean, it's pretty convenient. So yeah, they had their little back and forth. And then here's, I love these panels. I love this style. This is dope. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That is sick. So Spawn's pretty much, in these 2 pages, he's pretty much explaining, oh, maybe the power was always in me. It was just dormant. And he mentions the first Hellspawn. It seems to be some remnant power passed down through the centuries. But I'm thinking it was always there lying dormant until my wife's daughter jolted it awake. So his wife's daughter is Cyan. Is there a note here? There isn't a note. There isn't a note on these pages. But I remember seeing another YouTube video on someone talking about Spawn. And I guess Spawn had a daughter beforehand and she died. They had a miscarriage and she got sent to hell. I don't know if they're referring to her or if they're referring to Cyan, who is his ex-wife's daughter with his best friend, that's kind of fucked up. So I didn't read those issues. I don't know what happened. Next page, Spawn's explaining to Mark. So this is what I like about Spawn. Dope character, amazing powers, pretty much does whatever the writer says he can. But he's also a tactician. So he has this plan. He's fighting against heaven and hell. And in these pages right here, he's explaining to Mark what the plan is. Because he's not just going to kick down the door with the AK, banana clip, spraying. That's not his deal. He was a Marine. So he had to come in there with a plan. I don't know if in this issue, if he lays out that plan exactly, or if that's in the next issue. I'm pretty sure that's in the next issue. But one of the pieces to the puzzle is Spawn needs to make himself public. That way he brings the public eye to both heaven and hell. They know they exist. And a lot of businessmen actually are, I guess, demons for hell. So Spawn starts fucking with their money. Which, I mean, if you want to get anybody's attention, just start fucking with their money. So yeah. Spawn, you know, he's public now. Mark, I guess he works for a newspaper place, wherever, a newspaper print place, I don't know, a newspaper place. That's where he works. And part of his job is to reveal that Spawn is not in custody because I guess I don't really know. Honestly I don't even fucking know. Spawn wants the world to know he exists pretty much. And Mark's job is to make sure that happens. So he gives his boss pictures of Spawn proving that he's not in the government's custody, because that's what the word was, that he was under U.S. government custody. But Mark has pictures of Spawn not in U.S. custody. So that's what raises alarms. So then there's this guy, Jim Downing. Not 100% sure who he is, but if I had to assume, I'm thinking that he was Spawn after Spawn died and went back to hell. So first it was Al Simmons, then I think it was Jim Downing. I think that's who replaced him, and then now he's in a coma, and now Al Simmons is back as Spawn. He's in a coma. Jim Downing is in a coma. Spawn needs to go to him, and I guess kill him. So he asked this vampire dude, Blood, dope character. He's asking him questions about him, interrogating him, blase, blase. A lot of dialogue in this issue. Spawn issues, a lot of the older ones, when you see older reviews of Spawn comic books, they say they're very, very heavily dialogued. So there's a lot of text to read, but I mean, it's a comic book. You want to read a comic book, you want to get the story. Spawn has a really good story. There's a lot of dialogue. So he's talking to the Blood dude, the vampire. The vampire's like, yo, your plan will never work. You think you're special. You ain't shit. A lot of Spawns try to do this and they can't do it. So what makes you special? And Spawn's like, they ain't me. I don't want this smoke, son. Another one of these panels. Love these panels. Try not to give too much away, but these panels don't really give nothing away. And I just want you guys to see this artwork. Crazy artwork. So he talks to the Blood dude. They fight. You know who won. Not really much of a fight. So then Spawn comes back to the hospital where Jim Downing is at. Mark, his partner, is also there. He's taking a piss. Spawn does his little Batman thing. I think that's funny. I like that. And now they're in the hospital, and it ends. Again, 292. You got the last page, and then all the ads are in the back. Love that. Love it. And the ads aren't too bad either. The artwork in this is dope. The artwork in this is dope. So anyway, that was 292. Quick synopsis of what happened. Go buy it. Check it out. Issue 300, I believe. They have something special. I mentioned that in the last video. I'm going to keep getting these to see what happens with this 300th issue. Also, quick little backstory. I have a subscription box. Spawn obviously is in there. When 292 came out, my comic book wasn't in the box. No big deal. I'm not even reading Spawn right now. I'm reading Thor and Black Panther and Killmonger, which I'm going to do a Killmonger review after the Spawn one. I'm probably going to do them all at the same time. Anyway, 292 wasn't in my box. No big deal. So then I'm researching, looking up stuff, random comic book stuff. I see a video on Spawn 292. Why I find out there was a misprint. I think the black and white cover, the whole book was black and white, and it wasn't supposed to be. There was a misprint. And they were saying that was going to be worth guap. So good luck finding that. If you got 292 black and white, hold on to that shit, because they jipped me on mine. But anyway, that was my little spiel on 292. Hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment, critique, all that. Thank you.